Hey guys, it's Liam here from Zonic Designs, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a nice little tutorial on how to make basic 3D text into real world life images. So the program you're going to need is pretty much going to need an internet browser to get images, and you're going to need Cinema 4D. You can also use Photoshop to add a little bit more, maybe some optical flares or something, but I'm not going to go into very advanced things yet. I'm just going to stick with the basics. So the first thing you want to do is go to your internet browser. I'm just using Safari here, and you want to go to Google, which is google.com with a / at the end, and just search it and it'll take you to Google, and go to Google Images just by selecting images from up here, and you want to get an image. So next sort of thing you can do is roads. Always put HD road, as you get the nice HD. So roads you could use to put the text on the road. Let's see here, HD rooftop. Could use, let's just search rooftop. You could, like something like this here, for instance. You could put text on that. So there's a whole lot of things you can do here, but for this tutorial I'm just going to do HD. I'm just going to use a road. Now, want something that looks a little realistic. I mean, these cartoon things you could use, but it's less realistic, and it's just up to you and what you want it to look like. So let's see, this road right here looks kinda nice. It's not HD though, unfortunately. Hold on, let's just right click. Right, let's just right click and save this image as old GFX, just for the basics of this tutorial. Desktop save. Let's go to our desktop and see what this looks like. Yeah, it's pretty. That's not a pretty good image, so that's just an example of that. Sorry. So a good example of one is one I did earlier. Would be this one here. It's fully HD up here. Just right click this and save image as old GFX. For me on the desktop. Yes, replace that, and here that is here, so we no longer need our internet browser. So this is the image we're going to be working on today. So open up Cinema 4D, and we're going to add basic text in there. So you can add this by going to MoGraph, MoText, and adding in what you like. So with this tutorial I'm going to add Zonic Designs like this. Now you can add a font here. Any font will do, obviously. Transformers, I always use that. Just want to get something a little bit different. Impact, yeah, Impact's a nice, good font here. Put the depth up to about 50%. Yeah, 50 is good. Go to caps and start cap. You want to add fillet cap, end cap, fillet cap. Next you got your text. You want to make sure you're on the move tool up here, and you want to just drag that into the middle, around a bit there. So now we've got our text here. We're going to add in the materials that we're going to need. So I'm going to double click down here and add. You want to add 3 in for now, and go to the one that's just called the mat, and double click on the name of it, and call this background. Double click on this one, call this text 1. Double click on this one down here and call this text 2, so we don't get mixed up. So for the background one, you double click on this and background, and go to textures, and add load image here, and you want to load up the road or the picture you used here as you can see here, and just open that up, and if you get this, just hit no, and now you see this appears on here. Text one, you want to add, make sure you're on colour, add a nice black colour here, go to reflection, tick reflection, add the brightness down to 0, go to texture, add Fresnel, or Fresnel, what we call it, brightness down to about 50%. Text 2 is going to be your main colour, go to colour, put in a colour, so like blue here, and go to texture, hit gradient, click on the gradient, double click on this little box here, add a blue, quite light blue here, double click on the end one here and add the same colour blue but darker like that, and you'll get a nice little gradient going on there, as you can see. Go to reflection, tick that, and also just do the same, brightness on 0, texture for now, and make it 50%, and that is you done with the colours. So you're probably wondering, how do you get the text, the background of the picture onto here? So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to come to this icon here, which is the light with the 4 arrows, click and hold and come all the way over to background and let go of on background. Drag your background from here onto that, and you'll see your scene is now popped into here. So now it's time to click on the text here, and I'm going to use the rotation tool here to just rotate it and get it into a nice little position. Oops, what is it doing? It's being weird. Right. Nice little position here. And we're just going to drag this down. There. And now here it's just up to you and how you want it to look. Obviously, people will have different opinions on the way they want it to look. I'm not very good at this, but add that down a little bit there. Well, just add it back. Add it back a bit. To about there, looks good. Down a little bit. Back just a tad. And there we go. Okay, now it's time to add the text, the colour. So you want to add your first colour that you added, not the black one, but the colour one, and you drag that onto the text here, and then add the black onto the text after your colour. Now, as you see here, if we quick render this, the text is just black and it looks boring, and we don't want that. So if you click on the black here, and you come over here, let me just find out where it is again. Somewhere in here. Oh yeah, you click on the black up here, sorry, and here you should see selection. For selection, you put a capital C, must be a capital, and then 1, and then click off of it, and you'll see this happen. And then if you click render, you'll now see you get the blue on the back and the nice dark colour there. Onto that. So it's just a little bit more. Go. So now time for the lights. The lights are pretty basic. You want to just go up here, click and hold, and go into light. And you want to move the light to where the sun is really in your picture. So for me, the sun's sort of up in this top corner somewhere, or it could be over there. I'm not quite sure. Not that good with the lighting. You can also use Lightrooms for this. It's up to you really. So if we just quick render with the light there, you can see the light shining off of that in some bits. So if we just click on the light, holding Control or Command on Mac, press C and then press V, while holding in Control it will duplicate it, and then we can move this light over here on top of the mountains or something and pre-render that, and here we go, we've got a nice light effect here. The text, you can just rename this to whatever you want. I'm just going to go Zonic. Oops. Zonic. Light 1 will be light. It's light 0.1, background, that's you. So now for the rendering options, and that'll be you done. Click on this icon here. Make sure this is ticked on full render. Go to output. Choose whatever you want. I normally do 1080p, so 1680 by 1080. And this might happen and your text might go down here. To fix that, just use your scroll and you can move everything back nice like that. Just pre-render that, see how it looks. Yeah, it looks still good. Nothing else in here. Save. You want to go click on this little button here and go and save it where you would. So I'm just saving mine to the desktop here, and I'm going to call it Zonic. And hit save. Pick where you want it to be. This is PSD layers, so I'm just going to make mine PNG. Don't click anything else in here. Multipass, leave it as it is. And analyzing, make sure geometry is set best. Options, leave everything here and go to effect. And now these effects will make your render time a little bit slow, but makes it look even better. You're going to add ambient occlusion and global illumination. Close that box down now, and to like fully render it out, you're going to hit the one in the middle. And now, as you see, it takes longer because it's adding the better effects in here with the shadows and that stuff. Just going to wait here for this to finish. Like I said, this will take a little bit longer to render out. Well, I suppose you want things to look better, you're just going to have to wait longer. But this should only take about a minute. So yeah, that lasted 37 seconds, and that's you finished. Like I said, this isn't the best position to put your text, but just close this down out, and here it is right here. Double click on this, and this is what it looks like. Nice sort of 3D text on a real life image. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope this tutorial helped you guys. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you're stuck with anything, also leave them in the comments. Also stay tuned for more from me and Ben posting videos. I'm going to try and get videos up daily, as we've got we're sort of working for clients as well, like giving people stuff. So it is hard for us to fit everything in, but if you want tutorials or anything, just leave anything you want to know in the comments section, and I'll be sure to, I will be glad to post a tutorial on something you want. So yeah, guys, I'm William, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.